Hi guys, it's Ashley, and in today's video it is going to be a foundation review and first impressions. And today it's going to be on the brand new Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. So in my previous video I left a poll up for you guys to decide if you guys want to see me review this foundation, and a lot of you really wanted to see it, and I'm also just very curious about this new foundation. Covergirl just recently launched a whole bunch of new products, which is awesome. And the foundation was just totally calling me. I really needed to try it. So I'm on Covergirl's website right now, and there are 40 shades of this foundation, guys. So I don't know if you guys can see too well, but this has a lot of foundations. I think it's better if you guys see it like this. But they have 40 shades of this foundation, and so I'm gonna read what it claims to do. So it says it's 12-hour comfortable matte, pore minimizing, oil control, transfer resistant, and 40 shades. So it doesn't really say on the website what kind of like coverage it has, but I've seen reviews from people, and usually people say it's about a medium coverage and buildable. So they have a whole bunch of other new products, but the foundation is kind of, I think, my personal one that I would choose. And so I picked up the shade L60, and it basically looks like it's going to match me. It looks pretty good, and if I compare it to my body, it's a pretty good match, hopefully, but I guess you never know because you can't really swatch things. But this retails for about $8.74, I think, is how much I had bought mine for, and that was at Walmart. But I think the price can vary depending on where you buy it. But the one thing though that's nice about this is it has a pump, and it's just your standard 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce of product, which is really good. So anyways, I guess I'm gonna do basically just use my same primer that I love, and also a beauty blender, because that's how I would normally use foundation, but I might try it with a brush. It just kind of depends, I guess. So I guess let's just get on into this foundation review. Alright guys, so I just barely put my hair back just to keep it out of my face, and so first what I'm going to use is my Dual Action Moisturizer by Clean & Clear. I use this before I do my makeup every time, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this to moisturize my face. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to take my Master Prime by Maybelline, and I'm just going to take like a penny size amount, and I'm just going to prime my face. So I usually prime first around my nose and on the chin, and then I just kind of use the rest everywhere else. Alright guys, so now moving on into the foundation. So I'm taking the shade L60, and they have a really good range of shades. I think they start off with the light shades, and then they move on to medium, tan, and deep or dark, I think. So anyways, it has a pretty good range of shades, so I'm just going to do what I usually do. So this hasn't even been used yet, so I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand. I don't know how much to take, so I'm just going to take about this amount, and I'm going to just do it section by section because that's how I do my foundation. I know it's so weird, but that's just how I do it. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to stipple this into my skin. So I can't really tell the coverage yet, so I'm going to move onto my chin, kind of where the acne spots are, and I'm just going to do some, and I'm just going to see how it covers. So right now, from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's covered it pretty well, but I definitely still think that they're peeking through a little bit. But I guess we can find out. But guys, I think the shade is actually a really good match, but you can definitely still see the acne scars, so I'm just going to try building it up a little bit and see if it covers a little bit better. And from what I can see, I think that the second layer definitely helped, but I definitely think it is a medium coverage foundation, but it looks healthy, I think. So I am just gonna continue with the rest of my face, and then I guess I will come back. Okay guys, so I just did like my forehead, my cheek, chin and nose, and definitely, so that's the before, so you can kind of see like the redness of my skin, and then you see it a little more evened out. It is definitely not full coverage for sure. It is definitely more of like a lighter medium type of coverage. Anyway, so this is kind of what the coverage is looking like. So it's definitely not full coverage for sure, but it definitely isn't fully matte either. I think it's like close to a matte finish. It's definitely lightweight, kind of like they were saying. But you can definitely see my skin peeking through though, and I'm just gonna go over it with a brush just to kind of blend it into my skin just a little bit more. Okay guys, so now another test with foundation is how your concealer and things apply on top of it. So I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution concealer as always, and I'm just gonna put this underneath my eyes to brighten up my eyes, and we'll see if this layers on the foundation really good. I'm using the concealer to brighten up underneath my eyes, and it blends in with the foundation really well. And so I like that it does that. But you can definitely see, like on my cheeks, you can definitely see my skin through this foundation. Okay guys, so this is what the face looks like with all the foundation on and the concealer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to powder my face with my Coty Airspun powder. And I'm just going to do a light dusting. So first what I'm going to do is take my brush, dip it in here, and set underneath my eyes first, just to make sure that they don't crease throughout the day. So I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes first. Then I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna lightly set my face. Okay guys, so this is what the foundation looks like with all of my makeup done, and everything went on really good. The contour looks good, the highlighter looks good, the powder didn't get weird in any areas, so that's really nice. So right now, the current time I think is 5:15, right? About 5:15. So I'm just gonna kind of go throughout the day, I guess. I know it's a little late into the day, but I really wanted to get this video up for you guys. So yeah, I really like this foundation so far. It looks really nice, and I'm usually never into foundations that kind of have like a lighter coverage, but this one just makes my skin look like my skin, but better. It gives pretty good coverage. It's about a medium coverage foundation, but you definitely can build it up. You can definitely see my acne scars still peeking through a little bit, but that's pretty normal, honestly. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go kind of vlog style today and vlog and show you guys what the foundation looks like throughout the day and just the wear and tear that kind of goes on throughout the day, I guess. So I guess I will check back in a little while. Alright guys, so here's how the makeup is starting off. And then in the next clip, I'm showing you guys just what the packaging of this looks like. I really love the packaging of this foundation. And then I'm showing you the true color of the foundation. And then I'm inserting a swatch video comparing it to other foundation colors. So the first one is this new CoverGirl one in the shade L60. The next one is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir in 705. Next one is the shade 110 in the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Then the next one is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 112. And the very last one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in the shade Nude Ivory. Okay, so in here I'm showing you what the colors of the foundation look like. And I love their shade range. It's so good. And they have so many colors and undertones that I think would cater to a lot of people, which I think is very awesome for a new drugstore foundation. And so yeah. Okay guys, so it is actually about 8:11 p.m. right now. And so I've had the foundation on for about 3 hours. And as you guys can see, it's looking really good. So the acne spots are pretty much covered up except for that one peeking through and one over here, but it's not cracking around my nose. It's not settling anywhere weird by my nose, which is really nice. And then also it just feels really good. It doesn't look oily and it's really lasting long right now. It's only been about 3 hours, but so far it's doing really well. So here in about a few hours, my brother and I are going to go up to the mountains. So I will have this foundation on for quite a while tonight. So I guess I will check back in a few hours and let you know how the foundation is lasting. Guys, so it is 1:39. I'm gonna try and get some better lighting. This is probably about as good as it's gonna get, but this is basically what the foundation is looking like. It looks really nice. So I'm really liking this foundation. I will definitely continue to use it. I just like how it really just matches me, and it also just kind of, it just feels really good. It feels lightweight and it hasn't gotten oily by my nose, and it looks really good. Okay guys, so this is actually a different day and not the end of the video because I wanted to do one more check-in a few days later and just let you guys know how I'm enjoying the foundation. And I have really been loving it. It's been wearing so nicely, and I just love how it looks natural on my skin and it just matches me so perfectly. And I love how it hasn't creased by my nose and it hasn't been wearing off weird at all, and it's been lasting a long time. And I really love this foundation. So anyways, I guess now this is the end of the video. So please let me know in the comments if you have tried this foundation yet and what you are thinking of it. And yeah, I really love it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. And thank you all so much for your support and love. And let me know any other video requests down below that you guys have for me. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a later video. Bye.